Hi everyone, in this example we will take a look at how to calculate terms in arithmetic sequences. So for example, we have a sequence 1, 6, 11, and so on, and we want to figure out 1, what is the 20th term of the sequence, and 2, what term of the sequence is 141. So in this arithmetic sequence, I'm just going to write it out, 1, 6, 11. So the common difference is 5, right? Because 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11. So the next few terms are 16, 21, 26, and so on. So we want to figure out what is the 20th term. So 1 is the first term, 6 is the second term, 11 is the third term, 16 is the fourth term, 21 is the fifth term, 26 is the sixth term. So we want to figure out what term is the 20th term. And we also want to figure out eventually the sequence will reach 141. So what term number is 141? How do we do this? Well, let's start with the first question first. So what is the 20th term of the sequence? So what should go into this question mark? And the one thing we do know is that the common difference in this sequence is 5. So 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, and so on. So the question is, well, how many 5s do we get? How many 5s do we have to add to get to the 20th term? So to get to the second term, right here, we add 1 5. To get to the third term, we add 2 5s. To get to the fourth term, we add 3 5s. So to get to the 20th term, we add 19 5s. So the 20th term then would just be 1 plus 20 minus 1, right? Because that's 19 times 5. So the answer to that is equal to 1 plus 19 times 5, which is 1 plus 95, which is 96. So the formula here, if you want to extract the formula, is just the first term plus the number of terms minus 1 times 5. So that is equal to 1 plus 19 times 5, which is 96. So now let's go on to the second question, which is, all right, we know that this 20th term is 96, but what term number is 141? Well, to do that, again, we ask the question, how many 5s are we adding? So we know what the end result is, right? So 141 is equal to how many 5s are we adding? Well, that's the question we want to find out. So how do we find that out? Well, we just take the last term here and subtract it from the first term. So 141 minus 1. And then we divide that by 5, which is the common difference, because that's how many 5s we have added. So when we divide this by 5, that's the number of 5s we've added. So that's 140 divided by 5, 140 divided by 5, which is equal to 28. So in total, we've added 28 5s. So that means 141 is the 29th term. The reason it's the 29th term and not the 28th term is just because, well, to get to 6, the second term, we added 1 5. To get to 3, the third term, we added 2 5s. So to get to 20, so we added 28 5s to get to 141. So 141 is the 29th term. So in summary, what we did to figure out what term of the sequence is 141 is we subtracted the last term, 141, minus the first term, divided by the common difference here, which is 5, and that is how many 5s we added. So then we plus 1. 28 plus 1 is equal to 29.